tip cast tall, swing it, up on the front, and the half flip. Okay?
Shannon Miller with her longtime coach Steve Nuno. The uneven bars is coming up. And Julianne, who should we be watching?
Well, Shannon Miller is great on this event. She's got a lot of difficulty. Amy Chow, the silver medalist in '96 in Atlanta. Some feel she should have won the gold medal. Dominique Dawes is a very exciting performer, very consistent. She is a two-time national champion on this event, '94 and '96.
Julianne, of course, the gold medalist in the uneven bars in Los Angeles at the Olympic Games. Amanda Borden will be up first. She's currently in 7th place. And she's headed off to Arizona State, where she'll help coach the gymnastics team there next year.
Amanda is a very consistent and clean performer. Sets up here. She actually was supposed to go the other way. Does a counter swing that will be a deduction. Here's a Jaeger flip. Release moves are the most difficult. She has another release here to Tkachev. It's a blind release move. Dismount toe on front with a half.
And it's interesting, Julianne, how much uneven bars is becoming more and more like the men's horizontal bar. In fact, sometimes I hear talk about just getting rid of the lower bar because they do so few skills now on the lower bar.
It's really become just a token thing because it is a requirement. You have to go down to the low bar.
And yet all the big tricks are done on the high bar. There's her blind change, and here's that Jaeger salto. First done by a German gymnast named Jaeger on the horizontal bar. A male gymnast did that first. Here's a good close-up view. Does that pike front straddle flip, catches the bar.
And the score for 20-year-old Amanda Borden.
And the score for Amanda Borden, 9.80.
9.80, a total of 19.50 after the first 2 rotations. And now Shannon Miller came in first place after the vault, won a gold medal in the uneven bars at the '93 World Championships.
We'll also see Shannon perform 2 release moves. Sets up here. Giant hop right into a Ginger. Another to Tkachev. And there's her requirement on the low bar. Toe on front with a half.
Boy, it'll be difficult to see if anybody can catch up to her after these 2 events, because that was a great routine. She should score very, very high on that. Once again, just like men's high bar, very nice, fast giant. Gets a lot of power here for that full over the top. Catches the bar right into that Ginger. Once again, named after a German gymnast named Ginger, a male gymnast that did it first on the high bar. Yet it's more difficult on the uneven bars to do these skills because you have that low bar to deal with. Look at this, that hop over the top. Comes down to catch the bar. Nice sequence.
Watch how early she kicks out on her half and zeroes in on the landing.
Steve Nuno, he's not into it at all. Look at that. Yes, he says. Now, the mark for Shannon Miller.
For Shannon Miller, 10.0.
Perfect again. A 10 in the vault, and now a 10 in the uneven bar.
Boy, how do the other gymnasts feel knowing that no matter what they do, they can't overtake Shannon? And it's only been 2 events so far.
Dominique Moceanu will have to follow that. 6th place after the vault.
Dominique has improved a lot on this event. This has not always been her best event, but she's working on some new skills, trying to add difficulty and adjust to her height. She's grown 5 inches in the last year. Swinging very well so far. Ginger release move. Oh, touched her feet down on the mat. That will be a pretty large deduction. She has a new dismount. Double layout. A great dismount, a little low on the landing.
You know, she's got these bobbles and made some mistakes, but she really shouldn't be too disappointed because this is the kind of gymnastics she needs to do to be right up there with the rest of the best in the world. There's her flyaway half turn, the ganger. Shoots over the bar. It looks like her feet touch the ground, and that is a deduction. You could see if her body twisted at that point. Here's that ganger, the half over the bar. Let's watch her feet. Yeah, that's a big deduction.
She has to get a lot of power into this dismount. She has great body position, but you can see her head's down a little bit and it pulls her forward.
Must be so difficult to handle a 5-inch growth spurt over the last 12 months. So many adjustments. So there's the score, 9.80, 19.55 for Dominique Moceanu after 2 events. Dominique Dawes will be next. She was tied for 4th after the vault.
This is an event where Dominique can pick up some ground. She does some interesting combinations. The transition of the high bar. Nice high free hip reverse hecht. Now she'll do some giant full work right into 1.5 twists. Setting up for her dismount, full in, back out. That should score high.
What I really like is that how varied this routine is. She doesn't just do release moves or just do the single hand work with the turns on top of the bar. There's a lot of different skills and combines it all in the routine. Here's a good view of her hand placement. Does her giant full pirouette over the bar, then does a 1.5 turn. But she also has all the other big skills in her release moves and her dismount. Nice balanced routine.
And a very difficult dismount. She'll do a full twist on the first flip. Great landing.
And the score now for Dominique Dawes. 9.95, so that puts her in 2nd place behind Shannon Miller. Kim Zemeskal is next. The last time Kim did a bar routine in competition was 1992 in Barcelona. All that changes when we come back.
Toes up. Tell yourself, toes up. And see the bar.